Hello there guys, and a very warm welcome to today's video. We're on the ground today at Liverpool Airport, but first thing first, I just want to say that I haven't been feeling too great recently, so my voice probably sounds like, well, I don't know, but it probably sounds like I no longer have a legitimate voice box. However, like you see, we're on the ground today at Liverpool. Let's have some sound, if there is any sound. We're on the ground today at Liverpool, and today we're flying the Q400 to Edinburgh. We're at gate 5 at Liverpool today, as you can make out there, gate 5, and we're cruising at flight level 200. However, this flight today only has 22 passengers on board, so we're very, very light today, hence why we're cruising at flight level 200 for this short flight. Flight time to Edinburgh today is only about 40 minutes, if that really. It'll probably end up being like half an hour. So all that's left for myself to say is join me on the flight deck and let's get underway. Welcome to the flight deck of this Dash 8 Q400 today. So we will be running with the airline to sim checklist. If you don't know what airline to sim is, it's pretty much a series of videos which I brought. You can buy it off the majority of the flight sim websites, or the sort of where you purchase all your scenery from, and it pretty much is this flyby captain, I believe, with someone talking them through how to fly the Q400, and that's pretty much teaching you how to learn the basics just to get you underway and flying. So that's what I purchased, and that's what I got to get me going. So first thing first, we're going to head up to, we're going to turn the FMS on, and we're going to actually need the battery master on first. It gives us a lot of power, so we can turn on the so we can turn on the FMS, main battery, auxiliary battery, and the standby battery can come on as well. There you go. Now the FMC comes on. We'll move the seat back so we can turn on the radio comms, and we'll run the pre-flight checklist in just a second. But what we're going to do first is we'll cancel off all these lights, and I just want to ensure that the ground power gets turned on. So that's what we're going to do when we come down into the FMS. You're just going to go multi-standard checks. Nice one. That's fine. We'll accept that. There we go to the data page, services, GPU we can request, and when the GPU turns up it will appear, and then we'll be able to click the external power button on the flight deck so the batteries won't go dead. There's the GPU, external power on, and we'll monitor the batteries now. Let's ensure they're all okay, which they are. No, yeah, all the batteries now are all good. That's telling us that the GPU is connected and we're all okay. So the pre-flight checklist, the documentation I've got, so we've got that the batteries are on, and check the main bus tyre is tied, the DC external power is on, battery temperatures have just checked, the bus voltages is checked, the safety equipment is in, the overhead doors are all okay, and just check that the oxygen masks are in their right position, which they are for today's service. Landing gear lights and pins, that's checked, and the green lights are on and the pins are obviously fine. Engine intake doors should be green, which they are. Circuit breakers checked. Altitude gear door inhibit switch. Now I could struggle to say that, but that's just basics, and sort of when you just turn the aircraft on, it all sort of, we've got this aircraft from it's just a complete turn on today, so all of these should really be okay. Fire and smoke detection. Now this is the fun bit. This is where you get to test the overhead panel and ensure that the alarms are working. And we'll just check that. So test number 1. And that's all okay. Fire test. So that's the fire test down and the baggage forward test done. So that's all good. That's just telling us that all that's all okay. The bleed air, so the bleeds which are over there can come off. which they're off. The electric fan can come on to get some air around the cabin. Electric fans are on, pressurisation is set, so all we've got to do is put the landing altitude in, which is around there, which you've got to sort of work it out, and it just gives you a rough pressurisation of the cabin, which is okay. Packs checked, they're all okay. Emergency lights are armed, which they are armed, which they're there. Simple signs and non-smoking signs can come on now. Parking brake is on, which it should be on, which is on. Power on condition levers. Fuel cut off, nice one. Nose steering should be off, but I think it will be on. So 1 second, yes, no steering off. FMS is ready to go. So we go to the there you go. Go to the nav page. Take off and departure briefing. That's all okay. I'm pleased with that, and I've got my speeds for today's departure. So now I'm a little bit, haven't flown this aircraft in quite a while, so that's why I was a little bit jumping around there at the flight deck. But however, we're flying today, like I said, from Liverpool, which is Echo Golf Golf Papa, and we're flying today to Edinburgh, which is Echo Golf Papa Hotel. Accept that, and now I'm happy enough to go to the flight plan page. We got menu, we go departure. Departure airport today is at Liverpool, which is Echo Golf Golf Papa, and the active sky is telling me that the runway today for departure will be runway 27, and that will therefore imply that our SID will be a Pole Hill 4 Tango. I'm okay with that. Delete the no link, we'll come back to that in just a second. So now we go list airways. From Pole it's November 601, so that's number 3, and then from November 601 it's Escdo, and that's it today. Very short route, but that's how we like it. It's not on that page, so it could be on the next page. It is. If it's number 15, enter that. Nice one. If there's any no links, which there's not, we won't put the arrival in just yet, so that's just sort of, you know, how we need it. Today's passengers only carrying 22 passengers. PFPX time, the cargo is 5960, so 5960. The zero fuel weight's been done. The alternate today, the alternate fuel, uh, 439. The hold fuel, we don't need any, so we'll just leave that. Extras, don't need any. Fuel on board, so 825 plus 825, so 825, enter, 825, enter, 1650. Nice one. Now let's say that I'm happy enough to go put the speeds in. So today's speeds for my V1, it says I'm 90, no, yes, 99 on the V1. Rotate is 104. V2 speed is 111. No, 100, yeah, 111, sorry. And these speeds are as simply as 127 and 136. Nice one. And the local QNH here today at Liverpool is 1007, so we'll just recycle that one in like so. Now we're going to go to the nav source. We want to go to FMS1. After departure we're going to go up to 6,000 feet, or 5,900, that's when I'm going to have to go into standard on the QNH. Departure heading today, we're going to head around the 270 mark. So just in case if the systems fail, we've always got the heading to fall back on. Don't really require the other side, to be completely honest. I don't really want to use the first officer's page, but you know. No, that's not it. I'm just trying to find the... I will find it. It's just because I can't read it. What I would like is the doors. There we go. Nice one. That's what I wanted. So everything seems okay now. The required lights are on. If we head to the actual outside of the aeroplane, you can get a better look at what we're flying today. The Spirit of Belfast, the Dash 8 Q400, Golf Juliet Echo Delta Papa, is today's aircraft. Back onto the flight deck, let's get going. So what we'll do now is we'll do the startup checklist. So the doors should now be closed. Just ensure that the exit's closed. Nice one. Passenger signs are on, which they should be. The message button, so just double click message. It deletes the message button. Passenger signs are down, the cabin report has been received. We can now power the APU and start it. So we'll start on APU now. Wait for the collision lights. We'll obviously got to wait for the APU to boot up before releasing the external power, which I'm going to go to the data page, services, and in a second we will request to cancel it. Nice morning here in Liverpool, a little bit cloudy around the vicinity. Could get a little bit bumpy after departure, but should be okay. And as for our arrival into Edinburgh, looking like it's going to be on the Edinburgh 3 Alpha arrival, which is completely okay. No, I don't want that. Running. Come on. I don't know what, we'll just lose GPU. Cancel GPU. Lose external power up there. And just now we'll tell the GSX that we're ready for push and start. So if you wonder what that music is, it's actually the built into the Q400. But here comes the pushback tug. I'm now happy to say that we can carry on the checklist. So the anti-collision light goes to red. APU bleed. The bleeds are off. Battery masters are on. That's all okay. Generators can come on as well. Nice. The APU is running now, by the way. So he's telling me I shouldn't have turned the generators on then. There you go. Okay, now regarding starting the engines today, I want to go for start number 1 first. Release the parking brake. Okay, so we'll start number 2. That goes to norm, that goes to 2, that goes to start. Now there is a bit of a bug regarding starting the engines with GSX, and it is going to work now. What it is oh, control lock, we need that. No, we need the control lock. What it is there's a bug when you want to push back with GSX. It doesn't allow you to start the engines for some reason with the Q400. So I don't know if that's going to be fixed or what, but it doesn't really bother me. It just means that we'll have to start the engines a little bit quicker. We'll probably end up operating a single engine taxi today anyway. That can come on as well. So unfortunately we're not a VATSIM, but if it was to, it'll be simple enough just to do the old 122 decimal 8 down there. So now I'm halfway through doing it, I will do it. And the squawk will simply be 2000. Set the parking brakes. Now will the engine want to start up, or I'll go up and redo it. Now the engine starts. So they set that on to start and feather. I'm happy now to give that some more power. Okay, I'm happy. We're not going to operate a single engine taxi today either. Just to start number 1. Stick that on to start and feather. Okay, we are missing up just a little bit, so warm that up. Okay, after start checklist, external power APU can come off, main bus tie off, electrical panels checked, condition levers max, auto tether selected. Where are you, auto tether? There it is, auto tether selected. Fuel pumps on, hydraulics PTU control is on, flaps set to another flap 5 for departure, rudder full travel, no steering on, PFDs check the bleeds are on, de-icing pressure is not required, ice protection is not required. The TCAS at the moment is yet again not required. Okay, I'm ready to go. So now what we're going to do, release the parking brakes and slowly increase that throttle, and we'll happily now turn on the taxi lights. The pilot heat should be on standby. There you go. Bit more power needed. Nice one. Here we go then. Let's taxi. Okay, it's pretty simple right hand turn here. So obviously runway 27 today. Taxi checklist. Brakes checked. Take off warning check, take off power. End top today, that's fine. Flight instruments have been checked. Hydraulics, full travel. Your damper is on. Clearances have been received and the cabin is clear, and I'm happy now to tell the cabin crew to sit down. Cabin crew, thank you very much. Take your seats please, let's take your seats. It's great to be in the new Flyby livery as well. Okay, so approaching the hold, cabin crew obviously sitting down. Before I take off checklist, anti-collision light goes to white. Landing lights, they can come on. Pilot static isolation valve, we did that before taxi. The bleeds was required. MCP is set, so the autopilot panel is set, and there's no warning lights on the overhead. So that's us okay to depart. And we're going to use the intersection here today, simply because we've obviously a dash 8, we don't require a full length. So let's go. And obviously we're not running today on VATSIM, so 9 times out of 10 obviously we're not going to be using the TCAS. Okay, ready to go. Spoilers to flight. Hydraulic pressure can also come on before we get going. 16 degrees here in Liverpool, it's quite nice. Oh no, sorry, it's 9 degrees. The fuel's 16 degrees, I was going to say. Right. We seem like we're now ready to go. Lose the control lock. I'm happy to go, so take off. Lose the nose steering, that can come off. Actually no, we need the nose steering, don't we? My apologies, as you could definitely tell, haven't flown this in a very long time. Take off. V1 rotate. Up we come. And maybe we'll use that. Not really that it's required, but I'm just so used to not flying about the yoke, to be honest. If positive climb, gear can come up. Gonna need a bit of trim in a minute. Okay, autopilot on. IAS, it can now be engaged. If you want to go 190 on the IAS. Which is good. And we'll now go nav. So we should intercept now. Hello Liverpool. Okay, I'm happy to go flaps up now. After this turn now I'll also do a bit of trimming, and I'm going to recycle altitude to flight level 200 or 20,000, and now I'll press outsell. Props back to 900. Rip. The ice is appearing on the old prop, so props on, slow. That's fine. We'll just let it do its own business. And they're now going to go standard on the QNH 1013. Increase the speed as well to 210. Ice detected, I know. Let it do its work. So there we go then, guys. Just trying to get rid of the ice. But apart from that, next stop for us is going to be Edinburgh. So we'll see you very shortly. And then you're joining me now on our final approach now into Edinburgh ILS runway 24. So what we need to do first of all now, really quickly, is we need to find the ILS frequencies. So charts up on my iPad. We'll go nav source, we'll go ILS 1, which is yet to be there because we need to redo the frequencies, which today Edinburgh, from the approach chart, ILS runway 24 is 10890, so 10890. So we're okay now, and now hopefully we'll find nav source ILS1. The course today is 242, so we'll just stick that in now. 242, so that's like that. I'm fine with remaining like as this we are now. I'm just going to go down now to 3,000 feet. So that's going to be our final descent. Vertical speed, out sail, minus 700 on the vertical speed. Okay, I'm pleased with that. Start considering now, sort of getting ourselves into position and bringing ourselves around. The airport's just to our left hand side. You can roughly make out, obviously, the runway there. Left heading 350 degrees, sorry. Okay, checklists. Approach. Reset local QNH at Edinburgh, which is 1005. Fuel transfer. Off, the fuel pumps can now come on. Hydraulics come on. Passenger signs are on. No warning lights, and the cabin is clear, or we should receive the call very shortly from the cabin crew. It's just levelling off now. 3,000 feet. We'll hit that localizer button, so we're ready to hit that localizer very shortly. I'm happy now to go flat 5. And obviously now that implies that we have to go for a further descent down to 2,000 feet. Now left hand turn heading 280. Landing flaps today will be operating a flat 15. Good morning, Belfast. Not Belfast, I've just seen Belfast on the side of the aircraft. It's good morning, Edinburgh. Just got to wait now for that localizer. There's the localizer now. Just spinning ourselves round. Quite slowly actually, but it's enough. Can we hit the localizer and the glide path at a perfect time? Hopefully we can. There's the airfield. There's the glide slope. There's flaps 10. There's the gear. Nice one. Now, wait. Props go forward. Flat 15. Oh no. Landing checklist. Ice protection is required. So the ice protection as required. Landing gear down locks 3 green, condition levers max, flaps 15, and check then the bleeds are as required. Aircraft is mine. I now have control. A little bit higher. Eight knots on the head. Regarding wind. 500 feet. Sorry, that's German. Probably not even the correct German. In a bit of a battle with the speed, but we look okay. Over the trees. Over the approach lights.
Minimums.
Landing.
100.
There's the touchdown zone.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
We'll have some reverse. Now we'll cancel the reverse. And we'll start braking. Very pleased with that. No steering on. Control lock. Okay, let's just get onto the taxiway before we clean up. Spoilers can go into taxi, the flaps can come up. Nice one. Okay, checklists. Now it's time just to sort the overhead panel up. They can come off. That goes to red. Load the wing lights on. After landing, so the control lock's down, anti-collision light goes to red, weather radar is all okay, the fuel pumps, the fuel pumps come off. Flight to taxi, the spoiler's sorted, ice protection off, main bus tyre is tied, yaw damper comes off. That's the after landing checklist completed. So a very enjoyable flight. Let's just get to the gate. Actually, if we can, we'll now start the APU. Commence our right hand turn in here and we'll find ourselves a nice gate. I think if it's available, I think, is it gate 3 I'm going for? We're going for gate 3. Taxi light can come off. Gate. No. We won't try the GSX. We'll just pull ourselves in. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Bang on. Set the parking brake. Nice. Start and feather number 1. No, start and feather number 1. Wow, wow. Start and feather number 1. Start and feather number 2. Cut off number 1. APU, where are you? Please. Oh no, I haven't do that just yet. Come on APU, we need you. Can't sit here and rely off a start and feather. Come on. Nice one. On. Lose number 2. Nice one. Now overhead panel. Anti-collision light can come off. The shutdown checklist. Parking brake on. Hydraulics off. Power and condition levers. They're off. Parking brakes obviously set. The nose steering now goes off. Weather radar off. T-gas is required. They can go to standby. The bleeds can come off. Electric fan off. Signal signs off. Passenger signs obviously done. Lights are now as required. Lower light can come off. The battery master remains on. Statics come off. There we have it. There we have it. The Flybe-8 Q400. Absolute lovely flight yet again in the Q400. Just so much this aircraft can bring. And it's just so good when you're flying it with checklists and stuff like that. It's been absolutely brilliant. But that's it, unfortunately, for today, because my voice feels like I'm just about to not be able to speak for another, like, God knows how long. I've actually got tonsillitis, and this is probably the best I've felt in quite a while over the sort of since I've had tonsillitis. But you know, keep going. I managed to get this video out. So first of all, like, I want to say, I obviously apologise if I have sounded a bit weird in this video, but thank you for putting up with it. I hope you enjoyed the Flybe service. There'll be a few more Q400 videos coming out soon. Obviously, I'm in revision now to my exams. But apart from that, thank you very much. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you all guys in the next video. Bye bye.